The city comprehensively updated its accessory dwelling unit and junior accessory dwelling unit regulations in November of 2020. The comprehensive update implemented new state legislation that went into effect of January of that year and included modifications and adaptations where allowed by state law in order to meet local housing needs and production goals. The comprehensive update also included the creation of the city's accessory dwelling unit bonus program, which allows a property owner to construct one additional bonus ADU for every ADU that is deed restricted as affordable to very low, or moderate income households. Since the regulations went into effect in November of 2020, the city has seen significant interest in ADUs and the city's ADU bonus program. The Development Services Department is compiling information regarding ADU applications, permit issuances, and project completions, and the city is monitoring and evaluating that data when considering what adjustments to the program are appropriate. Also, over the past year, the city has heard concerns from members of the public regarding privacy for adjacent residential development, loss of mature landscaping to construct accessory dwelling units, and the need to fund infrastructure that supports this new housing. The city has heard these concerns and proposes to amend the ADU and JADU regulations as part of the Housing Action Package in order to address these concerns and align the city's regulations with the proposed implementation of SB 9 in a manner consistent both with state law and the city's housing production goals. The proposed amendments to the city's ADU regulations include increasing the side and rear yard setback requirements for multi-story accessory dwelling units that are adjacent to other residential development from the current setback of 0 feet to the state maximum of 4 feet. New landscape regulations that require all ADU development to comply with the city's street tree regulations, and requires that properties that construct 2 or more ADUs provide 2 on-site trees for every 5,000 square feet of lot area with a minimum of 1 tree. And finally, new regulations that will require some accessory dwelling units to pay development impact fees that provide the infrastructure needed to support additional housing. The proposed regulations would exempt the first 2 ADUs from DIF in order to support and encourage ADU construction. For all ADUs beyond the first 2, state law prohibits charging DIF for accessory dwelling units that are less than 750 square feet in size. For ADUs 750 square feet or larger, DIF would be charged at a proportionate or scaled rate, whichever is lower. The proportionate rate reflects the square footage of the ADU in relationship to the square footage of the primary dwelling unit. In the example on the screen, the size of the 900 square foot ADU would be divided by the square footage of the existing 1,500 square foot house, which equals 60%. So using the proportionate rate, this ADU would be charged 60% of the DIF. The scaled rate is based only on the square footage of the ADU. Smaller ADUs pay less development impact fees, and larger dwelling units pay more. Next, we'll look at how the amended ADU and JADU regulations might be implemented in a real-world scenario. In this scenario, which involves a 10,000 square foot multifamily lot, a property owner with an existing 3,100 square foot fourplex, shown in blue, could construct a 2-story structure at the right side of the lot that contains 2 750 square foot ADUs, shown in teal, 3 deed-restricted affordable 700 square foot ADUs, shown in orange, and 3 750 square foot bonus ADUs, shown in yellow. Because this new 2-story structure is adjacent to other residential properties at the side and rear property lines, a 4-foot setback would be required at the sides and rear. A 15-foot and 20-foot front yard setback would be required consistent with the base zone, which in this example is RM 1-2. The existing fourplex has already paid development impact fees and would not be charged again. The first 2 base ADUs would also not be charged a DIF, since these fall within the exemption provided for the first 2 ADUs. The 2 deed-restricted affordable ADUs could also not be charged DIF, since they are less than 750 square feet in size. However, the 3 bonus ADUs, which are greater than 750 square feet in size, would be charged development impact fees at a proportionate or scaled rate, whichever is lower. Compliance with the street tree regulations would be required, and 4 on-site trees would be required on this 10,000 square foot lot, since 2 or more accessory units are proposed.